So you've been doing your research on where to live in San Antonio, Texas. Well, today I'm covering one of the fastest growing suburbs in the entire Alamo City. People have been moving out here like crazy over the last handful of years, and the lifestyle is absolutely amazing. So if you want to know everything there is to know about living in the Alamo Ranch area, then stay tuned because we're getting into it right now. What's going on, family? This is Greg Foster with Market Boss at eXp Realty right here in San Antonio, Texas. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living, working, eating, chilling, and playing in San Antonio, Texas, then click the subscribe button and tap that little bell so you're notified every time we drop a new video. And my team and I, we're getting calls every single day from people looking into San Antonio. So if you're thinking about moving or relocating anywhere in the San Antonio area, then give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, however you want to get a hold of us. We've got your back when moving to San Antonio, Texas. So this video is actually one of the easiest ones I've ever had to do because my family and I, full disclosure, we live in the Alamo Ranch area. Now, if you're looking at the map, Alamo Ranch is located in the far west part of San Antonio, just outside Loop 1604 at the end of Highway 151. This area has absolutely been growing like wildfire over the last decade, and it's mainly because of the suburban, more laid-back lifestyle that's going on out here. And it was that lifestyle in particular that led my wife and I to looking at Alamo Ranch when we were trying to decide where we wanted to raise our family. Alamo Ranch is just a beautiful area to live in, and it's mainly because most of this area was developed somewhere in the last decade. I'm shooting this video in the summer of 2020, and in the 6 years that my family and I have lived out here, we've seen just a number of strip centers, businesses, shopping, and restaurants come into the area, and it's just been a great thing to see develop over time. Most of the shopping and dining in the area is off of Calabria Road, and it's anchored by the Alamo Ranch Shopping Center. Now, this shopping center, it's one of the ones that I would consider more of like a lifestyle center. You can do everything in here from picking up groceries to stopping off and getting a haircut. There's all kinds of restaurants through there for either drive-through or sit down, and just some really good places to go to do some shopping, get some clothes, get some things for the house, and spend a little bit of time hanging out with the family. And because it's so new, it's actually known for a lot of firsts here in San Antonio. We've actually got the only Chipotle in the city with a drive-through. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm driving through there at least once a week picking up a Chipotle burrito. And yes, my wife and I, we were some of those crazy people who waited for like an hour and a half in the drive-thru just so we could make it through there and get a double-double with grilled onions when In-N-Out Burger opened their first location here in San Antonio. I mean, y'all should have seen it. The police were out directing traffic. The line was wrapped clear around the shopping center. It was absolutely bananas. But we got the burger, and really, we just wanted to see if it was going to be as good as Whataburger. Life was already pretty amazing out here, and it got even better just a couple years ago when Santikos came in and built one of the newest theaters in San Antonio at Casablanca. Now, Casablanca, it's actually a lot more than just a movie theater where you go and you sit down and eat some popcorn. It's actually got its own cafe, it's got its own bar in there, there's bowling alleys, it's got an arcade, and there's just, again, a good spot to go and hang out when you're either watching a movie or sometime a little bit after. It's a great time to take the family out there and spend some time. Santikos is actually a Texas-based movie theater chain, and it's got super deep ties into the community here. In fact, people almost love it as much as H-E-B, which, speaking of H-E-B, Alamo Ranch has 3 H-E-B shopping centers close by. There's the one that's only a couple years old that's brand new right in the Alamo Ranch area. If you cross just inside 1604, there's another H-E-B shopping complex right in there. And then if you go up 1604 north, just a couple more exits, you get up to Bandera Road, and there's a ginormous H-E-B Plus where literally you could spend just about your entire afternoon getting your life right shopping in H-E-B. And that just speaks to one of the things that people love the most about living in the Alamo Ranch area. Everything is super close and convenient and right close by for you in the neighborhood. And not only is there so much to do right here in the community, but you're really just about 20 or 30 minutes away from anywhere else in San Antonio that you could ever want to be. Just inside Loop 1604, we've got SeaWorld and Aquatica, and it's only about 10 minutes away if you're living in the Alamo Ranch area. And if you're going to be out this way, you might consider getting an annual pass. We've got those, and they give us a lot of savings and discounts when we go and we visit every single year. Of course, the water park is always really great in the summertime, but SeaWorld just in general has all kinds of parades, concerts, fireworks shows, really just all kinds of things to do throughout the year, and it's only 10 minutes away from wherever you're living in Alamo Ranch. Downtown San Antonio is only about 20 or 30 minutes away, and of course, there's all the fun that you have down there with the Riverwalk, the shops, and just all the cool things to do. And then if you jump on 1604 and just head north with a short drive a little bit, that's going to get you right up to Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. And the Shops at La Cantera is the premier outdoor open-air shopping mall in San Antonio with great shopping, amazing restaurants. There's actually some apartment living right in that area and some of the best high-end shopping that you're going to find anywhere in San Antonio. Now, in addition to all of the great restaurants, shopping, entertainment, my wife and I, along with so many others, decided to make Alamo Ranch our home, primarily also because of the school systems that we find here in the area. We're located in the Northside Independent School District, which was one of the top-rated school districts here in San Antonio and in the state of Texas. And when you're thinking about raising a family and where you want your kids to go and what kind of environment you want to bring them up in, for us anyways, that was a big factor in why we decided to come here. All of the elementary schools, the middle schools, the high schools in this area, they've all got exemplary ratings. And much like the rest of the Alamo Ranch area, many of these schools are actually built brand new just within the last handful of years. Great schools are always a cornerstone of having a great community, and it's just been really interesting to watch the students, the staff, the parents, the faculty all come together in these brand new schools to forge an identity and a culture so that people in San Antonio know what it's like to live in the far west side. And we're just getting started out here. Currently, our newest high school and middle school are under construction right now to make room for the many families and the students and the children who are making their way out to the Alamo Ranch area. That's right, we're not done growing in Alamo Ranch. People are still moving out here in waves, and it has a whole lot to do with the affordability out here in this area. As a massive master plan community, Alamo Ranch has a wide variety of homes ranging all the way from the low 200,000s well up into the mid 400s and almost 500,000s. And that includes the existing homes that have been built here within the last decade, as well as several new home communities that are currently under construction. We've got some of the best builders in all of San Antonio. So if new construction is something you're into, if you're looking for a brand new home with the latest features, the latest design, several options to choose from, and then some of the best incentives that you're going to find anywhere in the city, then we've got you covered on that side too. One of the things that people out here really enjoy is that there's several HOAs, all of which have their own amenities. Some of them you're looking at their own little parks, playgrounds, sports courts. They've got pools, walking trails, gyms, and just neighborhood activities that take place throughout the entire year to bring the community together and you get to know your neighbors. It's really a walkable community, and a lot of people are spending time out here walking around, hanging out with family, jogging, getting to know people, and really just with the whole vibe and the lifestyle and the culture that we see out here in Alamo Ranch and really just in the far west side of San Antonio in general. People are just generally happy. You know, it's easy to walk out and make friends and get to know people and just enjoy the lifestyle, the suburban feel, the laid-back vibe that the far west side of San Antonio has to offer. Now, if you want any more information about the Alamo Ranch area, my team and I, we're getting calls every single day from people just like you who are looking into San Antonio, Texas. So if you're thinking about moving or relocating anywhere in the San Antonio area, then give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back when moving to San Antonio, Texas.